Hello there, wonderful world of social media. It's yours truly, Jimmy Williams again, back with another great and informative video. If you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, take a few moments, hit subscribe, like, and share. I also want you guys to make a note of this recording because it's live, but it's actually going to be posted the following day. And so when you see it, that will be pre-recorded. What you're going to do is you're going to go in the comment section, because I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions, and let us know what you think. Let us know if you want to get started. Leave us your name and email so we can get back to you. And then in about 2 weeks, we're going to do another video presentation and do phase 2, because this is awesome. I want to say the wait is over. You guys saw my, I had a little flyer that I put out, and it said, you saw my face there, and I was all excited. And you saw a picture of this guy, Chris Bourdon. Did I say that correctly, Chris?
Borden. Yep, close.
Chris Bourdon. I always ask the person because I don't want to say your name wrong. It was me and Mr. Bourdon, and we were. You saw us all excited. You saw the text that said, "Real estate meets crypto." Well, today is today. I got him here right next to me, guys. This guy is amazing. He's an amazing entrepreneur. He has an awesome company called Chosen Homes. He's been doing real estate. Listen to this, guys, for about 4 years. He's closed about over 30 wholesale deals, actually. Over 30 wholesale deals. That's pretty good for somebody who just started. He's 26 years old. He's a Navy vet. Kudos to you. Honor you, sir, for being a veteran of the country. And he works now. He's working on his own real estate project with the Cardano blockchain. Okay, blockchain. So basically, he's in the real estate. He's in the cryptocurrency industry, and he's with real estate. So he's going to show us today how we can get involved with this thing called real estate versus crypto, or with crypto, how they're going to come together, and how you can be a part of this transcending movement. I think it's the way of the future. That's my personal opinion. I've seen certain waves, I've seen certain trends out there that have taken off. Google, Amazon, there's a few more that if we've got it on the ground floor, guys, we'd be super wealthy right now. But some of us took a pass. The great Warren Buffett said, you know what, I didn't understand Amazon 20 years ago, so I didn't invest in it. Right? The billionaire said that. Well, yeah. This young man right here, Chris Bourdon, he has something that I think is proprietary. He's working on the patent for it. I haven't seen it done before. So you're going to want to take a pen and a piece of paper, sit down, stop what you're doing, get all the distractions for like 20 minutes, and we're going to listen to this gentleman tell his story, and then tell us how we can be a part of what he's doing. I'm one of the guys that actually do it. I'm not just talking about it, so I'm a doer. So everything he talks about when he says investing and doing what you need to do to take part of it, I'm a part of it as well. Okay, guys? Okay, so Chris, without further ado, sir, first thing I want you to do is, if you could, just give us a warm introduction and tell us a little bit about yourself, where you came from, and what got you into this industry, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate the introduction, Jimmy. I really do. And thank you all for being here and just jumping in at the ground floor, like Jimmy said. So I'm Chris Bourdon. Started Chosen Homes back in 2018 in Virginia after getting out of the military, and it started out just learning wholesaling. And really, that only stemmed from me having my real estate license and working along with a client of mine. It was a 3-month closing. It was struggle after struggle. The water was cut off. Both times we tried to do the inspection, so we had to go out there multiple times. And it was a cheap little flip. $30,000, I believe, was the price tag on it. I was on a 50-50 split with my broker at the time, so I made $900 after 3 months of work. And meanwhile, the whole time he's telling me, oh, I'm going to make $70,000 on this flip. As soon as I heard that, I went home and I said, Google how to invest in real estate. Found a Max Maxwell video of how to wholesale, and got right to it. I mean, the next day went and got the tax delinquent list from the city, and started calling. That was my CRM. I was calling, highlight it red if they yelled at me, orange if they said maybe another time, and green if they said anything close to yes. So that's kind of where it started. And over time, I took every problem that I ran into, every failure, and it slowly started to mold what we're doing now. So one of our first issues that we ran into was the distribution side of things, and distribution. I'm blanking here. Dispositions. I apologize. So the disposition side of things, we got deals under contract and couldn't get them sold. So the original very start of this idea back in 2018, late 2018, riding into 2019, was a site to just post our deals and get our deals sold. And then slowly over the last 4 years, it has just been molded and refined, and it's always been in the back of my head, how can I solve this problem and a lot of the other issues, because getting started to get your footing in real estate and become comfortable in consistently closing wholesale deals is extremely difficult, especially with the guidance that is out there. I went to a conference, paid $500, and it gave me some information, but not quite enough information. So with every failure, it just continued to mold into this. And around 2020, I learned about blockchain. Once I moved to Boston, I finally heard about crypto. And after diving down that rabbit hole, the light bulb finally went off, and this is the solution to all of these problems and failures that have been building up over the last 4 years. And it really opened the door to not only the failures and issues that I was running into personally in real estate, but a lot of the issues I saw across all of real estate. Mortgages, the mortgage structure, just all lending, a lot of the barriers to entry for not only wholesalers, but flippers, and the way that the MLS has like a lock on information. They basically have a monopoly on the real estate information. So all of those problems can be solved with blockchain. And those are a lot of the things that we intend to solve. Now, not saying we're there yet right now, but we're working our way there. And that's kind of, where I started and kind of what molded it into what it's becoming.
Amazing. Guys, I want to just stop and tell you that he's 26 years old. I did say your name, your how old you were, right?
Yes.
I'm 20 years your senior. I'm going to be 47 soon. And I've been doing real estate off and on about 6 years now. And I've been, in the finance industry about 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I just started doing crypto 2 years ago. And guys, let me tell you, he's light years ahead of me, because I bought certain, I bought some crypto. I bought, a Litecoin. I bought about 40 different Bitcoin, okay? Not Bitcoin, pardon me, cryptocurrency, but I bought Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum, you name it. And I sold some of it when it jumped and everything, but I still don't understand the industry. I really don't understand it. And you're like light years ahead of me. So what I want to ask you now is a very important question. Blockchain, when you say that's going to solve a lot of the real estate problems or selling the properties, how does that work specifically?
Okay, so I think it's a good preface for me to start here. So there's a difference between Bitcoin and the other blockchains. So just for example, the two ones that most people know are Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Right.
So the way that I tell people that aren't familiar with crypto at all, this is me talking to my mom and family members that, they have no idea. Right. Bitcoin is digital gold. Okay. So you think about it, you don't walk into a CVS and pay with a gold bar. Okay. It just doesn't happen, right? You don't actually transact with it. It's a store of value. So Bitcoin, yes, you can transact with it. The technology is capable of doing so, but it is not scalable. It is very expensive to transact on it. It's time consuming, energy consuming. It's the base layer It is the backbone of crypto. It launched the technology into our daily lives.
Okay.
Now with Ethereum, I always tell everybody, think of it as a digital commercial landscape with its own native currency. ETH is the currency. So if you think about a commercial boardwalk, right, it is a bunch of buildings that allow for businesses to come in and operate their business on that block. Okay. So Ethereum and Cardano are blockchains that are more like that commercial digital landscape, allowing us and many other companies to build and grow their company and transact with that native currency on that blockchain. And we are built on Cardano.
Awesome, awesome. And I know that, I confirm that because I just got my own NAMI account.
Yep, NAMI wallet, yep.
Yeah, exactly. And we did a little small transaction, and it's pretty legit. I will say this, guys, he's serious with what he's doing. I saw the whole platform and how it works. And, you know, you want to get in now because, again, like I said, when the rush comes, maybe 18 months, 24 months later, you can get in, but it's probably going to be a lot more to get in and get started. All right. So we want to get you guys in on the ground floor of this thing because I haven't seen anything quite like it. My next question to you is, and we're only have a couple more minutes here, but my next question is, if the average investor, because, you know, the people that see this now, most of my crowd, my audience is real estate investors, wholesalers, different types of services businesses. How can they get involved and invest and be a part of what you're doing?
Okay, so I think to answer that question, I think giving a broad overview of our project will show the different ways you can be involved. Okay. Because the idea is to create a real estate platform for everyone to benefit from and use. Good. So what we are transitioning, my Chosen Homes LLC is the company that we started back in 2018. As this idea was refined and brought to light and molded over the years, we have come to the conclusion that it is what I was attempting to build and what we are now we know we're building, because for the longest time I didn't understand it, is a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. Okay. And the idea behind a DAO is it is community owned and governed. So the people who use the system or the platform, they hold the coins, and the coins allow them voting on proposals, and they can submit proposals to change the parameters or make decisions for the DAO. Okay. So when creating this and seeing just all of these possibilities, I realized this is not something I want being built for me. As it stood, Chosen Homes LLC was my company, but I'm building something for everyone. And so that means it needs to be a DAO. That way all of the funds that are earned, everything that it goes into either the system itself or dispersed back to everyone that uses it. So the DAO is made up of the Launchpad. So the Launchpad is an exclusive group of pass holders. So we have NFT membership passes that are minted on Cardano, and there are only 100 passes available. And these are for forward-thinking investors that want to either learn wholesaling and get in, or wholesalers that are struggling to find their footing and find that consistency. Okay. And those passes are 500 ADA. Okay. They will be listed on cnft.io over the next week. I believe they will be able to get up. And the idea behind the Launchpad was to create a space where we take down that barrier to entry for wholesaling. We take away that paying $500 to go to a conference and only get 30% of the information needed. Okay. I want to be able to offer the same amount of information that the people who pay $20,000-$30,000 a year to be in a mastermind, I want that information to go to the people who are only paying 500, well, ADA.
I have a question.
Absolutely.
I like what you're saying. So you're saying they're going to get more value for less money, which is really, really good.
Yes.
So you said 500 ADA. Okay, so you're saying there's 100 spots for investors right now, or is it going to be next week, or is it now?
Technically, there are 93.
93 left, okay.
93 left, and they are not available. The listing is not up, but we will have the links posted on our socials. Anybody that is interested, send an email, and we can touch base. And we could even do a pre-sale prior to getting them listed, because they're. Yep. Go ahead.
I was going to say, so what we're saying to all of my followers up there, he's saying it's basically we're actually on the ground floor, and when you email us and say you want to get involved, we'll put you on that list. So you cannot do it today. Whenever you see this posted, it's premature. So say, hey, yeah, I want in. I want to make the investment. We'll put you on that list, like I told you guys before, and then as soon as it's available, we'll send you the link so you can go and invest. But right, currently, there's only 93 spots left, so you guys want to jump on it as soon as possible. Back to you.
Yeah. So the Launchpad is meant to obviously create a network, because that was one of the struggles that I dealt with getting into real estate. You're left to your own devices until you start networking. And networking is such a key piece to real estate investing.
Absolutely.
So right off the bat, you're jumping in with 100 other motivated, forward-thinking, ready for the future of real estate investing, other investors to network with, learn from, and grow with.
Okay.
Next was